Hello, Riderflex Nation. Steve Urban here with some career advice for you today. How to quit your job. What steps to take when you're ready to let your supervisor know you're moving on. First, unless you're absolutely sure, I just wouldn't communicate it. I often get the question, should I casually chat with my boss that I'm thinking about leaving? For the most part, I'm going to say that's a bad idea. Now, even if you're super close to your supervisor, maybe they're a good friend, etc., you're tempted to think, well, I can talk to Johnny because he's going to understand my situation and he'll actually give me some good advice, and etc., etc. The reality is Johnny's got a business to run, and as soon as you tell him that you're thinking about leaving, he is going to think you're not fully engaged. You're probably not giving 100%, and he's going to immediately start thinking about what he's going to do to replace you or how he can replace you. So for the most part, unless you're 100% sure, I probably wouldn't share the information with your supervisor, at least in most cases. There's always exceptions, but in most cases I wouldn't. And when you do get ready to share the information, do me a favor, folks. Don't text your supervisor that you're leaving. Don't email your supervisor that you're leaving. Okay? In fact, you probably shouldn't even call them. You should wait till you see them in person if you can. Now, in today's world, people have supervisors that are across the country and you don't see them personally one-on-one every day. So, that's different. If you live in Kansas and your boss is in New York, obviously you have to make a phone call. But if you see your boss every day in person, that's how you tell them, okay? You schedule a meeting, you go to their office, you look them in the eye, and you tell them, I appreciate the job here. I've enjoyed working for you in the company. Thank you so much for the opportunity. I'm moving on because I have something else I really want to do. Here's my 2-week notice. And by the way, I can try to work longer if you need me to, maybe 3 weeks. I want to help you guys out in any way I can in the transition, and I want to leave on good terms because you guys have been good to me. That's the conversation you want to have. By the way, you want to have that conversation even if you hate your boss, right? Even if you hate working there, that's the conversation you have. That's the right thing to do. You never blow up bridges. Folks, that's another podcast, okay? But you just never blow up a bridge. I don't care what the situation is. You never know. 5 years later, 10 years later, you may need to cross over that bridge to get to safety somehow. You never blow up bridges. Always leave on good terms. Do the right thing. Be a professional. Look your boss in the eye. Tell them thank you for the opportunity and that you're moving on. That's it. That's how you do it. And I see people these days screw that up and send text messages and all this other stuff that's just so unprofessional, and that's not the way you do it. So I want to encourage everybody to do it the right way. And there is your Riderflex tip of the day. As always, folks, you can call in and ask questions, send us an email. You can learn more about Riderflex by visiting our website. Our podcast can be heard just about anywhere now. We really appreciate you listening. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.